Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence, not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Camavinga, Goulet, and it's Valverde. Engages and forces him off the ball. David Villa. Valverde, spread it left. Rudiger. Oh no, this does not look good. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Crosses it in. Eric Garcia tries to clear. And it's Iniesta. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Goes for a shot! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Lewandowski. Eric Garcia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
You can never be short of runners into space.
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Goulet goes short. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to...
Camavinga! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Camavinga is offering a wry smile there.
Rudiger does well to get it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Iniesta looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Iniesta. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great defending, strong and determined. It's Iniesta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Iniesta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Shot, surely! He can get that clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Could be danger here. Now it's Rodrigo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rodrigo touches it back. David Villa puts his foot on the gas, and he's worked it through. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Beckham gets into some space. Beckham with a header! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Mbappe has a look and plays it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni. And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Hay instaladas unas huchas destinadas a recoger sus donativos para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And they've got rid. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, this looks sharp.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Driving forward, Lewandowski. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Beckham. It's a throw-in. Eric Garcia. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Rodrigo. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good spread. Goulart. Goulart will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. Now the cross. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Valverde. Could try cutting inside here.
That was lovely, that.
Foot in. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lewandowski receives it in a good position here. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Lewandowski. Iniesta. And that was very necessary. Threads one in. Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Good. He's having a go!
He was berating his defence before making the save.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's another good win of the ball. It's Iniesta! Oh, he's been caught napping. Camavinga. The ball has bounced loose now. And they're quick to get it back. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through David Villa! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Good ball, good take. Beckham. Beckham proves just a little bit too strong. And Beckham! They've got to be quick to recover this. Eder Militao. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. The final 5 minutes. Goes looking wide. David Villa. That has not gone well. Chouameni gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski looking to penetrate on Lewandowski! And somehow he kept it out.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Martinez! He scored! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, what a mistake! And this is Van Nistelrooy. Good read, needed to be. He's on it, can he get away? Koundé calmly anticipates. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Spread it left. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That is good alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Valverde. Camavinga, Eder Militao, and it's Rudiger. Madrid are behind here despite their domination of possession. Threads one in, that is a great pick out. Eder Militao gets it clear. South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Shot could be on, big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pass somewhat off target. And that's a dangerous ball. Look at the space here. Oh, it's Rodrigo! No mistake! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Rodrigo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
South Africa are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it.
Big chance! Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming.
Shot a goal! Rodrigo looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold tries from a long way out, and that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And the shot! Lacking in accuracy. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Distributed tidily. Camavinga. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Martinez. He has found a way through. And he's there to belt it away. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This looks promising. Now there's a fight. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Bellingham. Foot in. The ball's gone astray. Xavi Alonso goes for the shot! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
And the action is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Madrid have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He cuts out the supply. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. More and more pressure on the ball here. Koundé cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hazard has created one goal already. Rodrigo, and it's made its way to him.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Martinez. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And the through ball. Goes for a shot! Oh no, this does not look good. And he's there to get it away. Nice looking ball. Martinez receives it in a good position here. That is ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance.
South Africa have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Aims beyond the defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Great vision. And this is Hazard. Guardiol. Cleared without complication. Spread out to the left. Played back in. Out towards the flank. And he's in on goal. Rodrigo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Martinez. And Martinez! And he hits the net! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
South Africa are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's been caught napping. Overhit and out of play. A couple of changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And it's Fernandes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good spread. That has been cut short. Probing pass. He's in a great position here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. And they're quick to get it back. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. And that could set him on his way. Now this could be a chance.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it.
He's having a hit! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves. and you can't blame them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
With officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Well, it's a move of great...
Applies the finish! Oh, he really got hold of that. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
A probing pass. That is a great pick out. Tries from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Distributed tidily. Spread neatly. And they're quick to get it back. Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vinicius Junior. And it's made a chance for a shot! It's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
En el minuto 11, el dorsal 21.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Played out towards the right wing. Played back in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Shifted it to the flank. And that's been won straight back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he lines up a cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Mbappe, and the counter is on. Camavinga, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Barreca. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Barreca. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Oh, that's a key interception. Gomez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, can he get onto this? Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Barreca.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Cleared without complication. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's really well cleared. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played into space.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
In towards the back stick, deftly away. And that has been cut short. Gomez touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Look at the shapes to shoot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So it's back to business. Barreca tries to play it through. Oh, what has happened here? That has been slung wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good ball out wide. He is through here. Eder Militao gets good distance on it. That's a good run down the left. Looking for the run. Plays a sharp little ball here. And they're on him in a flash. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Papu Gomez. This might spell take. He's having a shot! And the ball's come loose here. The cross. Barreca gets flagged offside. It's a good foot in there. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Knocks it into space. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Closing in on goal. That is a brilliant interception. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Arda Güler.